to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network.
Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
It's for the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. God.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife, Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike, you can see that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, North don't get broken. Legalize, mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in, the show called The Man-Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85 inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed. Remain calm, you on the road and chill. Do the watch along. The show's on, the host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling the panel filled with guest stars. You're now rocking with the voice, you know what it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You're now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Productions. What that mean? We about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S.G.O.D. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly, hit that like button.
Salute, salute, salute. You already know what it is, bro. Orange and blue skies already. Sunday evening game between the New York Knicks and the New Orleans Pelicans. Pelicans come in this game at 4-16, losers of 7 in a row, and they've only won one of their last 13 games. Got a lot of injuries and stuff like that, but, you know, it's part of the game. Against the New York Knicks, the hometown Knicks coming in at 11-8, just coming off of a 5-game road trip out west. Knicks finished that trip at 3-2. You know, pulling out the last one against the Charlotte Hornets and stuff like that. I wasn't here for those last couple of games, the Hornets and the Mavs. You know, the Mavs was a loss, but the Hornets was a win that they just barely squeaked by. Hopefully we can start it off new tonight against the Pelicans, another team that's coming in banged up. And, you know, Knicks should be able to win this game. Knicks coming in this game as a 12-point favorite at home against the Pelicans. Thank you guys for joining the Man-Cave podcast tonight, courtesy of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. The link is in the chat. Our one-stop centralized location for all of our content. Please go and subscribe to the network as well as the Man-Cave podcast. Blue and orange skies tonight. Knicks got to come out fast. The last 2 games, man, in the first quarter, Knicks only scored 15 points, had some slow starts. So hopefully this game at home can be rejuvenated and get out to a fast start against the Pelicans right now. Coming in and walking wounded. Let's take care of these guys real quick and early. Like I said, don't play around with these guys. Just go for the jugular, man. Let's get this dub. You already know what it is, blue and orange skies. Shout out to the chat. Dewani, you already know what it is, bro. Orange and blue skies. Let's get it. Like I said, Knicks coming in 11-8. I think they're 4th in the Eastern Conference and stuff like that. But like I said, the Knicks, we got to start stacking these wins, beating these teams that we're supposed to be beating, especially games like this, man. This Pelicans coming in wounded. I think Zion Williamson is out. Brandon Ingram might be out too. But I think DeJounte Murray will be playing today and stuff like that. So I have to see what their starting lineup is going to be. For the Knicks, it's going to be the normal starting lineup. You know, Karl Anthony Towns, OG Anunoby, Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, and Jalen Brunson. Now, I know a lot of people have been talking about Bridges' struggles and stuff like that. Yeah, it's early in the season, but you know, got to pick up his intensity and stuff like that. And I know he knows he has to play better too, you know. So hopefully, like I said, it could start tonight. Like I said, see what he do and stuff like that. Come out with some energy and let's get this thing, man. So Bridges, I'm not too worried about him right now. Like I said, I know a lot of people are worried about him because, you know, how much asset we had to get the guy, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, it is what it is. Like I said, it's early on yet. Let's see what happens, man. You know, can't jump to conclusion. Give it some time. All right, look like Murray will be playing tonight, and I don't know if McCollum. I think McCollum's playing too. So I know Williamson is out, and I think Ingram is out. And let me see as far as their injury report for the Pelicans. Jordan Hawkins out, Herb Jones out, Jose Alvarado might be out too. So that's another thing. He's the pesky point guard, for the Pelicans. So DeJounte Murray in the season averaging 22.5 on the season. He just barely, I think he just got back last week. So that's a big boost for them. And on a 5-game road trip, Karl Anthony Towns is averaging 24.8 points a game and 13.4 rebounds, 53% field goal shooting, and 36% from the 3-point range. So a double-double. And like I said, great series. Like I said, this is a game right here that the Knicks got to win. We should win. And let's take care of business, man. But we'll see how it goes. Sometimes the Knicks play down to the level of the competition, depending on what it is. Like I said, the Pelicans come in walking wounded. And like I said, so the Knicks should be able to get on top of these guys from the start, from the jump. Before the game, they're going to do a moment of silence for longtime St. John's basketball coach Lou Carnesecca. Anybody knows about New York City basketball, St. John's basketball great coach Lou Carnesecca, coach Chris Mullins, Walter Berry, and those guys, and many, many others. And I think he also coached the late Malik Sealy too. Yeah, he did, Malik Sealy. So rest in peace to Lou Carnesecca. Passed away at 99 years old. I think he was a couple of weeks shy of his 100th birthday. So he lived a long, long life. Lou Carnesecca. Everybody in New York knows that name. So, like I said, a moment of silence for the game before the game starts. And then we'll see what the Hornets lineup will be tonight against the Knicks. And tip-off will be like in a couple of minutes after commercial. Yep. R.I.P. Coach Lou, yeah. Lou Carnesecca. Even back then, he was old. He was old back then when I was, in the 80s. He was old back then, 80s, 90s, and stuff like that. He's been retired for a long time. But great basketball mind, great coach, man. Legendary Hall of Fame coach Lou Carnesecca, man. Going on to glory. All right. So in this game, like I said, man, I want to see the Knicks come out with some energy. I want to see them come out shooting hot like they did against the Phoenix in the Denver game. Hey, man, do that, man. Get up on the Pelicans by 15, 20 points, man. Put this thing away early, man. Don't play with these guys, man. Don't come out here all slow and start off slow and stuff like that, man. Let's come out with some intensity, especially on the defensive end, get some steals, some strips, and stuff like that. And let's take it to these guys, man. Like I said, they're coming in walking wounded, man. It's losers of 7 in a row. Let's make it 8 in a row, man, and let's get this dub. Like I said, the 5-game road trip that the Knicks just came off of, they finished 3-2 on a road trip with wins against Phoenix, Denver, and also Charlotte at the end. But they lost to Utah and Dallas. So really, the Knicks could have went 5-0 on that road trip. Like I said, had they come out and play with the same intensity and stuff like that. But, it happens and stuff like that. Those are games that they should have gotten, But, hey, just can't do nothing about it now. Just got to move on and stuff like that. Hopefully they learn from that stuff, man, and be ready, man. Like I said, play with some energy from the jump. And like I said, in this game, the Knicks come in this game as a 12-point favorite in this game over the Pelicans because, like I said, Ingram and Zion Williamson is out, as well as Jose Alvarado, and I think Herb Jones is out too. And like I said, the constant all season for Knicks been Brunson, Bridges, Josh Hart been playing real good. And like I said, OG Anunoby has some great games. I know he struggled the last game and stuff like that, but for the most part, he's been having a great season so far too. Hopefully they can get some good news on Precious Achiuwa the bench to get some more bench help and stuff like that. I know Larry Shamet is still out. Precious Achiuwa is out. And also TJ Warren is out too. So, these are guys that all got to come back. Like I said, Deuce came back already, so Deuce back to his old self, making baskets. That's what we need. And the big surprise off the bench, man, has been Cam Payne, man. Payne has been playing great, man, this season coming in and stuff like that. He's our spark plug off the bench, man, and that guy's always ready to shoot the ball, 3-point shots, whatever we need. Like I said, man, Cameron Payne has been that guy for us off the bench. Him and Deuce McBride just need some more help with these guys for that second unit, and we'll be all right. First things first, we got to take care of our defensive shortcomings and stuff like that. Got to get much better, like I said, on the defensive end of it. That's what's causing us games and stuff like that. Not so much the offense, it's the defense. So hopefully they can get it together. I know Mitchell Robinson probably be coming back probably end of the month or something like that. I know he was on a trip, but I don't know when he's actually going to be back because it could be at the end of the month or early January. And when that happens, I think they're gonna ease him back in slowly. So he's gonna come off the bench, but eventually he'll probably be a starter at the 5 and then move Towns to the 4 and move everybody, start moving down and stuff like that. And we'll see from there. See how the defense is from there. Check out some other scores around the league. I know today's a football Sunday, you know what I'm saying? So I had to take a little break from football. Fourth quarter, Orlando over the Brooklyn Nets, 96-86, 141 left to go in that game. So it looked like Orlando will come out with the dub. And has one final. Memphis beats the Pacers 136-121. Also about to start Boston at Cleveland, Miami at Toronto, and then 7 o'clock OKC at Houston, 8 o'clock the Lakers at the Utah Jazz, 9 o'clock Dallas at Portland Trail Blazers, San Antonio at Sacramento, and in the late game, Denver at the Clippers. So he'll be ready to start. I'm about to get a tip off as soon as they come back and see if the Knicks can get off to a fast start. So let me know what you guys want to think in the comment section, man. What you feel the Knicks should be doing and stuff like that. How you feel about the Knicks so far this season? I know, like I said, 11-8, not so much of a good record, but better than, at least they still over 500. But like I said, they could have got a couple of more wins and stuff like that. Like I said, some of it is due to the defensive struggles, and other ones, they just wasn't hitting their shots and stuff like that. So they got to come up with more energy, like I said, and stop trailing in some games that they should be winning. That's another thing. And they're doing too many comebacks. They're coming back too much, like I said, when they should just, be either right there or, have a lead or something like that. Too many comebacks, man. It just takes away a lot of energy from you coming back and stuff like that. It takes a lot out of you. So these guys got to be ready to play. Like I said, you can't look at the Hornets the Pelicans just because they short of players. You just got to take it to these guys, man. The Pelicans starting line are going to be DeJounte Murray, C.J. McCollum, Javonte Green, Trey Murphy, and Yves Messi, the rookie out of Baylor. All right. So, basically against the starters, Karl Anthony Towns, OG Anunoby, Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, and Jalen Brunson. And we're about to tip off. Clyde's key to the game, dishing and swishing. And also bounding and astounding. Only metaphors you get from Clyde, man. Clyde Frazier. Defense is the number one on air defense. So we'll see how the Knicks come out. So Towns will jump up and will jump it at with Messi at center court. All right, Knicks win the tap. Brunson has the ball. Brunson over to OG Anunoby. OG to Towns. Towns down the lane. Shot is up and deflected out. No foul. All right. So the Knicks will inbound. All right. Brunson looking. Inbounds to Towns for his three-point shot from outside. No good. Rebounded by Brunson, but it's deflected, and here comes Trey Murphy and the Pelicans. Murphy with the ball over to Murray, over to McCollum. McCollum, step back, three-point shot up, no good. Rebounded by Messi. Messi deflected by Bridges, and it will be Pelicans ball. All right. Pelicans will inbound. It'll be Javonte Green inbounding. Finds Murray. Murray around a Messi pick over to Trey Murphy. Murphy And he stepped out. Turnover, be Knicks ball. All right, Knicks with the ball. Brunson inbounds to Hart, back to Brunson. Brunson over to Bridges. Bridges over to Towns. Towns back to Bridges. Bridges with a step back jump shot up and good. First basket of the game. Bridges for Mikal Bridges. All right, Green inbounds to Murray. Murray to Messi. Back to Murray. Murray over to Murphy for his three-point shot is up and good. 3-2 Pelicans. Hart over to Brunson. Brunson over the timeline. Over to Bridges. Bridges looking, finds OG Anunoby. OG with the ball. Step back, jump shot from the corner, no good. Rebounded by Murray, and here comes the Pelicans. Murray around the Messi pick. Over to Messi, down the lane. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Towns. Towns over to Brunson. Brunson over to Josh Hart. Hart back to Brunson. Brunson around the Hart screen, back to Josh Hart for a teardrop in the lane, up and good. 4-3 Knicks. Murphy inbounds to Murray. Murray back to Murphy. Murphy down the lane, throws it out to Green, back to DeJounte Murray to McCollum. Murphy's corner three-point shot blocked by OG Anunoby to Towns. Towns back to OG. OG down the lane. His shot is up. No good, but he is fouled. Good tag to the hoop. So OG Anunoby will be at the free throw line. Anunoby was fouled by Messi. So Anunoby's first free throw is up, and it's no good. And the second free throw is up, and it's good. 5-3 Knicks. All right, Hornets inbound. Murphy to Murray. Murray looking back to Murphy. Murphy to McCollum. McCollum back out to DeJounte Murray at the top of the key. Around CJ McCollum screen to McCollum. Guarded by Anunoby. McCollum. In the shot in the lane, no good. Rebounded by OG to Bridges, and here comes the Knicks. Bridges with the ball. Pull up three-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Murray. Murray around a Messi pick. Murray looking. Guarded by Bridges. Another screen from Messi again in the corner to Murphy. Murphy with Brunson on him. Murphy in the lane. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Towns over to Brunson. And here comes the Knicks. Brunson in the corner to OG Anunoby for his three-point shot. No good. And turnover by the Pelicans will be Knicks ball. See, Knicks got to start making some shots, man. It's like the Pelicans are struggling right now. Gotta keep scoring, man. Let's get this lead out. All right, Knicks to inbound. Set the inbound. All right, OG Anunoby inbounding to Brunson. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Brunson to Towns. Towns down the lane. His shot is up. No good, but he is fouled. So Karl Anthony Towns will be at the free throw line. All right. So Towns' first free throw is up, and it's good. And Messi looked like he has 2 personal fouls, so it'll be a substitution for the Pelicans. And Towns' second free throw's up, and it's good. All right, 7-3 Knicks. Pelicans inbound. Green over to McCollum. McCollum looking. Over to Green for the shot. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Here comes the Knicks. Towns with the ball. Over to Brunson. Brunson around the Towns screen. Brunson. Still looking. Finds Hart. Hart. Step back jump shot in the lane. Up and good. 9-3 Knicks. All right. Inbounds to Murray. Murray with the ball over to Robinson. Over to Javonte Green with a 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Over to Brunson. Brunson. Around the Towns screen. Brunson pull up 3-point shot. Good. 12-3 Knicks. Here comes the Pelicans. Murphy over to McCollum. Back to Murphy. Guarded by Bridges. Murphy at the 3-point line. Murphy back out to McCollum for his 3-point shot up and no good. Rebounded by Bridges. Bridges looking. Finds Towns. Back to Bridges. To Brunson. Brunson guarded by Murray over to Towns. Towns around, up and in. 14-3 Knicks. Timeout on the floor, Pelicans. Good start for the Knicks, up 14-3. That's how you come out. 11-point Knicks lead. Like I said, while they struggling, keep scoring. Let's get this lead. Let's extend this lead. Couldn't have asked for a better start than this, man. 14-3, Knicks 11-point lead. Let's keep it going. Like I said, Pelicans coming this game walking wounded. Losers of 7 in a row. Let's make it 8 in a row. And like I said, it's an NFL Sunday. Looking at some earlier scores from today. Let's go. Colts beating the Patriots 25-24. Steelers beating the Bengals 44-38. Chargers beat the Falcons 17-13. Seattle came back and beat the Jets 26-21. Houston beats Jacksonville 23-20. Minnesota comes back to beat Arizona 23-22. Washington all over Tennessee 42-19. And the 4 o'clock games, Carolina leading Tampa Bay 13-10. 6:56 left to go in the third quarter. Also, the Rams beating the Saints 14-12 early fourth quarter, 11:53. And in the third quarter, Eagles over Baltimore 14-12, 9 minutes and 11 seconds left to go in the third quarter. So great NFL Sunday, great games on the slate. Like I said, hopefully the Pelicans can keep struggling shooting, and the Knicks can, like I said, make some shots, get some deflection, get some steals, and extend this lead out. Let's go. Thank you guys for tapping in, man. This live watch stream, Knicks versus the New Orleans Pelicans. Thank you guys for watching from tapping from Twitter, YouTube, and all social media platforms. If this is your first time to my channel, the Man Cave Podcast, please hit that like and subscribe button. Also share this on all social media platforms. It's cost you nothing, man. It's free. Just hit that like and subscribe button. And also subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. The link is in the chat, our one centralized location for all of our contents. And go subscribe to all the Big Blue Crew Sports members. All right, back to action. Pelicans with the ball. McCollum Out to Javonte Green for the shot. No good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Ahead to Brunson. Brunson. Guarded over to OG Anunoby in the corner. Back out to Brunson. Brunson. Over to Josh Hart. Hart in the lane. Step back over to OG Anunoby for his three-point shot. No good. Rebounded by the Pelicans, and here they come. DeJounte Murray. And the ball is kicked out. It'll be Pelicans ball. All right. So Jeremiah Robinson Earl is in the game, as well as Brandon Boston. All right. Murphy with the shot. No good. Rebounded by Hart. Ahead to OG Anunoby. And it's blocked by DeJounte Murray. And here comes the Pelicans. Murphy over Bridges. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Over to Brunson. Brunson around the Towns screen. With Robinson Earl on over to Towns, but it's stolen by Javonte Green. And here comes the Pelicans. Green down the lane. And it's a blocking foul on Jalen Brunson. So Javonte Green will go to the free throw line for two. Looked like he was there in time, but he might have been moving a little bit. So all right. So Green will be at the free throw line. All right, his first free throw is up. And it's good. 14-4. All right, let's see his second free throw. All right, his second free throw is up. And it's no good. Rebounded by Towns. Over to Brunson. 14-4. Knicks 10-point lead. 5:17 left to go. Mid first quarter. Brunson over to Towns. Towns looking over to Bridges. Bridges back to Brunson. Brunson in the lane. Down to Bridges. Nice pass. Nice layup. 16-4 Knicks. Murphy inbounds to Murray. Murray over to Earl Robinson. First shot, no good. Rebounded by Towns. Man, Towns must have like 8 or 9 rebounds already. Over to Brunson. Brunson, pull up three. No good. Rebounded by Brandon Boston Jr. Boston over to Green. Over to Murray for his three-point shot. No good. Rebounded by OG Anunoby. Over to Towns. Towns. And he is fouled by Robinson Earl. Look like Deuce McBride might be coming in the game for the Knicks, as well as Jericho Sims. So Josh Hart and Towns will head to the bench. Also coming in for the Pelicans will be Daniel Theis. All right, Knicks inbounds. OG over the Bridges to Brunson. Brunson down the lane. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Theis. And here he is over to over to Murray. Murray to Theis. Down the lane. Blocked by OG Anunoby. What a block. Over to Jericho Sims. Over to Brunson. Brunson over to McBride. To Mikal Bridges for his three-point shot. Good. 19-4. And here comes the Pelicans. Murphy over to Murray. Murray double teamed by Bridges and Sims. Over to Theis in the corner to Boston Jr. First three, no good. Rebounded by Sims. Over to Bridges. Bridges to Anunoby. Anunoby in the lane, no good. Tapped back out. Deuce McBride. Bridges again for a three. Good. Mikal Bridges, third three of the game. 22-4 Knicks. All right. Murray over to Boston. Boston over to Murray. 18-point Knicks lead. Murray back to Boston Jr. Back to Murray. His three-point shot is up, in and out. Here comes the Knicks over to Bridges. Bridges with the ball. Bridges around a Sims pick. Bridges out to McBride. Over to OG Anunoby. In the lane. Out to Brunson for his three-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Brunson. Over to McBride. McBride back out to Bridges for another three-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Murray. And here comes the Pelicans. All right. Murray with the ball. Down the lane. Shot is blocked. But it's a foul. Blocked by Sims. So we'll go to timeout on the floor. Knicks up 22-4. Big block by OG Anunoby against Thies. Nice block. And that started the Knicks fast break. But the story of the first quarter, Mikal Bridges with 10 first quarter points. 3 threes in this game already. Look like he's coming up. It's like, people have been talking about a slow start. It looked like this is good to see him hitting these 3-point shots. Hopefully this will keep it up during the game. But like I said, it's early on. I'm not worried about it right now. So great start for the Knicks, man. 18-point lead, 22-4. This is how, like I said, they should have started out the last couple of games. Start out, on fire and stuff like that. Play with some energy and stuff like that. And good things happen. And so let's give the Pelicans their 8th loss in a row. They lost their last game against Memphis, I believe, 120-109. And the Knicks last game, they beat the Hornets 99-98 by a point. And the Hornets were shorthanded too. And like I said, great start for the Knicks. Hopefully they can keep this going, man. Stretch this lead out even more, man. Don't get too complacent. Like, let these guys back in the game. And our old buddy looked like he's back on the Pelicans again. Elfrid Payton is also on the Pelicans. And Elfrid Payton looked like he'll check in the game. Other scores in the first quarter, Boston trailing Cleveland 28-24. 2:53 left to go in the first quarter. Toronto up over Miami 25-17. And that one other game went final. Orlando beats Brooklyn 100-92. All right. Cameron Payne in the game for the Knicks. Over to Mikal Bridges. Back to Bridges. Over to OG Anunoby. Back to Mikal Bridges for his 3-point shot. Good. Mikal Bridges 25-4. Man. Bridges with 13 points. All right. McCollum from Payton. Back to McCollum. Oh, it's CJ McCollum in the lane. Out to Elfrid Payton. His shot up in the lane, up and good. 25-6. Towns inbounds to Payne. Back to Payne. Payne guarded by Payton. Over to Bridges. Bridges to Anunoby. Ananobi around the Towns pick. Ananobi in the lane. Shot out to Deuce McBride for his 3-point shot, up and good. 28-6. All right. Boston Jr. inbounds to Alfred Payton. Payton with the ball. Over to CJ McCollum in the lane. His shot is up and good. 28-8. Payne inbounds to Deuce McBride. McBride over to Towns. Towns to Ananobi. Over to Cameron Payne. And it's deflected out by Boston Jr. So Knicks will inbound. All right, Cameron Payne on inbound. Inbound to Bridges. Back to Cameron Payne. To Deuce McBride for another 3-point shot. Good. 31-8. Boston Jr. over to Payton. Payton to McCollum. Down the lane. Lays it up and good. 31-10. Towns inbounds to Bridges. Bridges across the timeline. Guarded by Payton. Bridges around the Towns pick. Out to Cameron Payne and Deuce McBride. Up and under. Good shot. 33-10. All right. Boston Jr. inbounds to Payton. 8 points off the bench for Deuce McBride. Over to CJ McCollum. McCollum. Step back shot up and no good. Rebounded by Towns, but it's over the back foul, so it'll be Knicks ball. 27 seconds left to go. Knicks up 33-10. Big first quarter for the Knicks. So Knicks will inbound. So great production off the bench. 8 big points off the bench for Deuce McBride. All right, ball's inbounds. Payne to McBride. Back to Cameron Payne. Payne guarded by Alfred Payton across the timeline. Payton looking. Payne over to McBride. McBride in the lane. His shot no good, and it's rebounded by the Pelicans by McCollum. Over to Earl Robinson. Passes deflected over to Josh Hart. And that will do it. End of the first quarter. Knicks up 33-10. 23-point first quarter lead for the Knicks, man. Couldn't ask for a better start against a depleted team. This is how you're supposed to come out against these teams. 33-10. Knicks up by 23. Strong first quarter for the Knicks, especially led by Mikal Bridges with 13 points in the first quarter and also 8 points for Deuce McBride off the bench. All right. Like I said, 23-point lead. That's what we got to do. We got to stretch this lead out. And like I said, don't give the Pelicans any hope of coming back in this game. Just keep doing what we're doing and get this dub. These are the games that we're supposed to be winning. These are games that we got to win. Let me check back in on that football score, NFL game. Eagles still up 14-12 over the Ravens. 1:21 left to go in the third quarter. All right, so the other NFL score, Carolina still up 13-10 over Tampa Bay. 28 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Also, Rams up 21-14 over the Saints. 8:54 left to go late in the fourth quarter in that game. And like I said, if this is your first time to my channel, man, please hit that like and subscribe button for the Man Cave podcast, man. Bringing you all contents, man. Knicks basketball, Duke basketball, also NFL streams and games and stuff like that, man. Giants games. So just hit that like and subscribe button. Also hit the notification bell, man, so you know whenever I go on live and post and stuff like that, so you can be up to date with it, man. Also, the link is in the chat right there for the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, our one centralized location for all of our content: basketball, baseball, boxing, football, UFC, MMA, soccer, and wrestling. And also go subscribe to all the members of the Big Blue Crew Sports Myself, the Man Cave podcast, G Nation Inside Sports of Big Lou, Big Pat Sports Talk, Unpopular Opinion Sports or NYG. Coach Ed Gladney's Amazing World of Sports, Miz in the Midday, Wales to New Jersey, Mac the Giants fan, Zion Zenith, Mets 21-28, Leaf Diggy, Big Blue in the Bronx, also Knicks Cast, also myself, the Man Cave podcast, Classified 3F with Joe, and also the newest members, TP Way, the Giants, also Delay of Game Crew, my man Deception, and also First Lady Miss Trina. And go subscribe to all the members. All right, back to action. Knicks with the ball. Cameron Payne with a 3-point shot. Nice, 36-10. All right. Pelicans inbounds to CJ McCollum ahead to Boston Jr. and the ball is kicked out. All right. So the Pelicans are inbound. Javonte Green are inbounds to Elfrid Payton over to CJ McCollum. McCollum back to Payton. Over to Javonte Green. His shot is up and good. 36-12. Towns inbounds to Deuce McBride. McBride over to Mikal Bridges. Bridges around the Towns pick. Bridges out to the corner to Josh Hart for his 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Towns. And the ball is stolen. Here comes Elfrid Payton. Payton in the corner to Reeves for his 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Messi. Out to McCollum for his shot. Up and no good. Rebounded by Towns. Towns ahead to Josh Hart. Hart slows it up. Over to Cameron Payne. Payne over to Mikal Bridges for his 3-point shot. Good. 39-12. Mikal Bridges got the answer tonight. 16 points from Mikal Bridges, 6 of 8 from the field. It looked like he hit his 5th 3-point shot. All right. Pelicans with the ball. Payton over to Messi. Over to Green. Green in the lane. His shot is up and good. And a foul. 39-14. So Green will be looking onto the free throw line to finish off the 3-point play. But Mikal Bridges, man, 16 first half points, 5 3-point shots made. All right, Green at the line. And his free throw is up. And it's no good. Rebounded by Hart. Hart with the ball. Across the line. Over to McBride. McBride over to Towns. Towns looking over the Bridges for another 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by McCollum. Here comes the Pelicans over to Payton. Payton around the Messi screen. Payton almost got the ball stolen, and it is stolen by Josh Hart. Hart over to Deuce McBride, and it's blocked by Green. What a block by Green. And here comes the Pelicans. Over to McCollum for his shot. No good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Here comes the Knicks. Hart over to Deuce McBride for his 3-point shot up and good. 42-14. McCollum inbounds to Green. Over to Payton. Deuce McBride with 11 points. Payton down low to McCollum all by himself for the layup. 42-16. All right, Hart inbounds to Bridges. Bridges with the ball. Over to Towns for a wide open 3-point shot. No good. In and out. Here comes the Pelicans. McCollum over to Payton. Payton around the Messi screen. Messi in the corner to Javonte Green. Green to McCollum. McCollum, and he is fouled by Cameron Payne. So 8:44 left to go in the second quarter. Knicks up 42-16. And OG Anunoby will return. Bridges will take a seat to a standing ovation, man. Great first half shooting from Mikal Bridges. 16 points, 6 of 9 from the field, 4 of 7 from 3-point range. All right, Green inbounds to Payton around the Messi screen. Payton in the lane with a floater up and good. All right, Knicks inbound. Towns inbounds to Hart. Towns down the lane. His shot and is partially blocked, guarded by Towns. And out of bounds. How is that not a foul? So it'll be Knicks ball. That should have been a foul. So the Knicks will inbound the ball. All right, so look like a little timeout on the floor. Nope, Knicks will inbound the ball. Payne will inbound to Deuce McBride over to Towns. 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Green. Here comes the Pelicans. Green over to Elfrid Payton. Payton. Step back jump shot blocked by Anunoby, but stolen back. Messi shot is up and good. And a foul. So the Knicks could not get the ball. Couldn't get the loose ball. They had it for a second. So the rookie from Baylor, Yves Messi, would be at the free throw line to complete the 3-point play. Knicks up 42-20. And his free throw is up, and it's good. 42-21. So it'll be Knicks ball. Knicks inbound the ball. And Hart inbounds to McBride. McBride guarded by McCollum across the timeline. McBride over to Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns with CJ McCollum on him, no good. Rebounded by Messi. Towns looked like he got fouled again, no call. Here comes DeJounte Murray now with the ball. All right, back out to McCollum. McCollum in the lane. His shot is blocked, and here comes the Knicks. Deuce McBride ahead, and it's stolen by Murray over to Reeves. And it's blocked by Towns out of bounds. Good defensive. It's early, but feeling good about a victory Monday tomorrow. Okay. Good help defense by Towns. All right. And Jericho Sims will come in the game for Towns. All right. Pelicans inbound. Murray looking. Inbounds to McCollum. Guarded by Hart. McCollum. Step back jump shot up and no good. Rebounded by OG Anunoby. Here comes the Knicks. Over to Josh Hart. Hart to Brunson. Brunson guarded by McCollum. Brunson, and he is fouled by McCollum. So Brunson will be at the free throw line. All right, so Brunson's first free throw is up, and it's good. 43-21. Brunson's second free throw is up, and is also good. 44-21. All right, 23-point Knicks lead. All right, Pelicans inbound. Murray inbounds to Messi. Messi back to McCollum. All right, McCollum over to Murphy. Murphy back to McCollum. McCollum back to Messi in the lane, and the pass is deflected out by Brunson. All right, so Thies will come back in the game for Messi. All right, Pelicans inbound. Reeves inbounds to Murray around a Thies pick. Back to Thies. Thies down the lane with a floater in the lane, up and good. 44-23. Knicks inbounds. OG Anunoby inbounds to Brunson. Brunson guarded by Murray. Brunson around a Sims pick. Brunson looking out to Josh Hart. Hart back to Brunson. Brunson down the lane, step back, jump shot, up and good. 46-23. All right. Pelicans inbound. Thies inbounds to McCollum. McCollum across the timeline over to Reeves. Reeves to Thies, and it's stolen by OG Anunoby for the breakaway dunk. 48-23. And timeout on the floor. Pelicans. 48-23, 6:14 left to go in the second quarter. 25-point Knicks lead. Good anticipation by OG Anunoby for the dunk. So not too much, not to like. It's the early start of this game, man. Knicks up by 25 points. Like I said, this is how they had to come out, man, against teams like this. This coming in depleted. And you know what I'm saying? Pelicans lose over 7 in a row. Let's make it 8 in a row. Got to jump on these guys from the start and don't let them come back, man. So far, like I said, the hot hand man has been Mikal Bridges with 16 first half points. And also Deuce McBride with 11 points off the bench, man, to get this lead out to 25. Let me check on that NFL game. Still 14-12 Eagles over the Ravens, man. Fourth quarter, 11:41 left to go in the fourth quarter NFL game. So a lot of good football on, man. Yesterday, college football. Today, NFL, man. And then the Sunday night game should be a good game. It's going to be a snow game. It's going to be the Buffalo Bills and the San Francisco 49ers from Archer Park in Buffalo. All right, 25-point lead, man. Let's see. Knicks so far so good, man. Let's see if we can stretch this lead out even more. Good thing I like about the Knicks are contesting some shots in this game, man. Not giving these the Pelicans easy looks and stuff like that, uncontested looks. So, which is a good thing. Got to tighten up on the defense. A lot of missed games for the Pelicans. Murray missing 17, Zion Williamson with 15, McCollum 13, Trey Murphy 13, Jordan Hawkins and Alvarado with 10 games missed apiece. Brandon Ingram with 5. All right. Pelicans the ball. Murphy over to Robinson Earl, over to Murray in the lane. And the ball is stolen by the Knicks. McBride over to Josh Hart. Hart looking. Hart trying to find somebody. Finds OG Anunoby down the lane to Sims. And, of course, the ball is not. And here comes the Pelicans. Murphy over to Thies. Thies back to Murphy. Step back jump shot. No good. Rebounded by Reeves. His shot is no good. Rebounded by Sims. Sims over to Brunson. Here comes the Knicks. Brunson down the lane. Try to pass it to OG and nobody in the corner, but the pass is deflected. It will be Knicks ball, 14 seconds on the shot clock. And Bridges will check back in the game for Deuce McBride. All right. Knicks inbound. Brunson to Jericho Sims. Sims back to Brunson. Brunson with the shot is up. No good, but he's fouled. Fouls on the floor by DeJounte Murray. So the Knicks will inbound. All right. Bridges will inbound. Inbound to Sims. Sims. Brunson got knocked down. Sims over to Josh Hart. Hart out to Brunson. Brunson step back three. Good. 51-23. All right. Pelican inbound. Murphy over to Murray. Murray down the lane. Step back shot up and good. 51-25. Sims inbounds to Brunson. Brunson guarded by Murray across the timeline. Brunson around the Sims pick. Over to Hart. Hart over to Anunoby to Bridges in the lane. It might be a defensive 3 seconds or a foul. All right. Is it a call a foul? All right, so Knicks will inbound. Brunson will inbound. Brunson over to Bridges. Bridges back to Brunson. Brunson around the Sims pick. Brunson in the lane. Out to Hart. Hart step back shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Robinson Earl. Robinson Earl with the ball. Over to Murray. Murray in the lane. Shot no good. Rebounded by Hart. Hart looking. Tries to throw to OG Anunoby. And he is fouled. All right, so Knicks will inbound. OG inbounds, looking, finds Hart. Hart back to Brunson. Brunson around a Sims pick. Brunson, step back jump shot, no good. Rebounded by OG Anunoby underneath for the dunk. 53-25. Murphy inbounds to McCollum. 28-point Knicks lead, 3:42 left to go in the second quarter. Murray with the ball over to Messi. Messi down low to Earl, and he's passes deflected, stolen by Josh Hart. Here comes the Knicks. Hart with the ball over to Mikal Bridges, guarded by McCollum. Bridges in the lane. Out to OG Anunoby for his three-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Murphy. And here comes the Pelicans. Murphy around a Messi pick. Murphy step back three-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Sims. Over to Brunson. Brunson in the lane. Out to OG Anunoby. OG to Josh Hart to Jericho Sims. Sims looking. And he traveled. Turnover. So it'll be Pelicans ball. Pelicans ball. Timeout on the floor. Knicks up 53-25, 2:55 left to go in the second quarter. 28-point Knicks lead in this game. Checking back on that football score, man. Still 14-12 Eagles up over the Ravens. 8:40 left to go in the fourth quarter. Also, Tampa Bay just took the lead over Carolina 17-16. 7:18 left to go in the fourth quarter. And the Rams have beat the Saints, went final 21-14 in that game. Like I said, the Sunday night game will be the San Francisco 49ers against the Buffalo Bills and what's supposed to be a snow bowl or a snowstorm in Buffalo. So we'll see how that game goes. But basketball NBA, you already know orange and blue skies. Knicks up 53-25, 28-point Knicks lead. Like I said, these are the games that we got to win. These are games we should win. And I also want to thank everybody, man, from tapping in from YouTube, Twitter, and all social media platforms, man. Thanks for tapping into this live watch stream. Knicks and the New Orleans Pelicans. If this is your first time to my channel, the Man Cave Podcast, please hit that like and subscribe button. Also share it on all social media platforms. It costs you nothing, man. It's free to like and subscribe to the network. And also subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. The link is in the chat right there. And as well, right now, the Big Blue Crew Sports Network also streaming the Eagles versus the Ravens NFL game. That's with Big Pat Sports Talk and G Nation and South Sports with Big Lou. They are calling the game on the network right now. So if you subscribe to the network, you can go click on it and you can go to their stream as well. And also hit the like and subscribe button. Look like the Eagles have scored a touchdown now. They're going up 21-12 over the Ravens. 7:56 left to go in the fourth quarter in that game. All right, back to live action. And it'll be Pelicans ball. CJ McCollum will inbound to Murray. Murray around a double screen over to Trey Murphy. Murphy back to McCollum to Murray around a messy screen. Corner to Javonte Green, and he dribbles it off his feet. Should be Knicks ball. Good defense by Josh Hart. All right, Knicks will inbound. Hart inbounds to Brunson, guarded by Murphy. Guarded by Murray. All right, Brunson over to Towns. Towns over to Bridges. Bridges around the Towns screen. Bridges in the lane. Back out to Brunson. His three-point shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Pelicans. Here comes Javonte Green. Green looking over to Murphy. Murphy over to DeJounte Murray for his three-point shot from the corner. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Out to Brunson. Brunson down the lane. His shot is up. No good, but he is fouled. So he'll be going to the free throw line. Good look up ahead by Towns over to Brunson to get the foul. Like I said, keep your foot on the gas. That's what we got to do. Keep our foot on the gas. All right, it's Brunson at the free throw line. His first free throw is up, and it's good. 54-25, 2:04 left to go in the second quarter right before the half. Knicks up by 29. Brunson's second free throw is up, and it's also good. 55-25, 30-point Knicks lead over the New Orleans Pelicans, who are shorthanded, like I said, without Zion Williamson and Brandon Ingram in the game, and also Jose Alvarado. All right, Pelicans inbound. Murphy over to Murray. Murray across the timeline, guarded by Brunson. Here comes a pick from Messi. Out to Trey Murphy for the three-point shot. In and out. Rebounded by Towns. Over to Brunson. Pelicans are 1 of 17 from three-point range, while the Knicks are 10 of 24. All right. Brunson around the Town screen. Over to OG Anunoby in the post. The shot is up. Dunk is – will they count it? Nope. Say foul before the so OG Anunoby will be at the free throw line. So his first free throw's up, and it's good. 56-25. 1:30 left to go. Second quarter, late second quarter. His second free throw's up, and it's also good. 57-25. All right. Pelicans with only 25 points, and we have played a whole quarter and a half and more. All right, Pelicans the ball. Murphy over to Murray to McCollum. His shot is blocked, rebounded by Towns. Towns with the ball over to Josh Hart. Hart back to Towns. Towns down the lane. His shot is no good and rebounded by the Pelicans. Here comes Javonte Green over to Murray, to McCollum, to Murphy in the corner for his three-point shot. Good. 57-28. All right. Knicks inbound. Brunson over to Bridges. Bridges back to Brunson. Over to Towns. To Hart, back to Towns. Towns to Brunson. Brunson in the lane. His shot is in and out. And it's the Pelicans ball. 57-28. 40 seconds left to go right before the half. Knicks up 29. Here comes the Pelicans. Javonte Green inbounds to Murray. Murray with the ball, and he is fouled by Brunson. $35 seconds left to go. Pelicans will inbound the ball. All right, Green inbounds to Murray. Three-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Over to OG Anunoby to Brunson. And the Knicks will try to run the clock down as much as they can. 23 seconds left to go. Knicks up 29. Brunson with the ball in the corner to Bridges. Bridges guarded by McCollum. Fall away shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Murray. And here comes the Pelicans. Murray over to Green. Over to Murphy in the corner for his three-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Towns. And that will be a halftime score. Knicks with the halftime score 57-28. 29-point Knicks lead in this first half. Couldn't ask for a better first half in this game. Like I said, coming against the depleted New Orleans Pelicans without Zion Williamson and Brandon Ingram. And we'll give you your first half stats, but before that, we'll hear a word from our sponsors, courtesy of the Big Blue Crew Sports.
Welcome to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network.
All right. First half stats. Knicks at the half leading 57-28 over the New Orleans Pelicans. For the Pelicans, Yves Messi with 3 points. CJ McCollum has 6 points. DeJounte Murray with only 2 points in the game with 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Trey Murphy III has 6 points. And Javonte Green has 5 points. Off the bench, Daniel Theis with 2 points and Elfrid Payton with 4 points off the bench. As far as the overall shooting for the New Orleans Pelicans, they are 12 of 46 for only 26%. Three-point range is really what they messed up at, 2 for 20 for only 10% shooting. Free throw, 2 for 4 for 50%. They have 21 rebounds, only 8 assists, and they have 9 turnovers in the first half for 28 points. For the New York Knicks, the Knicks led by Mikal Bridges with the hot shooting, 16 points, on 4 of 7 from 3-point range. OG Anunoby has 7 points. Karl Anthony Towns has 4 points, but he has 17 rebounds in this game already in the first half. Jalen Brunson has 12 points. Josh Hart has 4 points and 5 rebounds. Off the bench, Cameron Payne with 3 points, and Deuce McBride with the hot hands finishes with 11 points on 4 of 5 shooting from 3-point range. For the Knicks overall shooting, 19 of 45 for 42%. 3-point range, they are 10 of 24 for 42%. Free throws, they are 9 of 10 for 90%. The Knicks have 35 rebounds in this first half, and 6 steals and 12 assists, but they have 8 turnovers. So Knicks got to just clean that up. And like I said, 29-point lead, nothing you really could complain about. Knicks had a great first half. Like I said, they came out just like I thought they should have came out in this game against a team that is a walking wounded. They're taking care of business right now. And hopefully, like I said, in the second half, they just continue this and put this game away. So great first half of the Knicks. Strong first quarter, strong second quarter. Like I said, third quarter, the Knicks should just come out, like I said, and just really, really put this game to rest. Come out with a big run in the third quarter. Looking back at the football NFL game, Eagles still up 21-12 over the Ravens with 5:21 left to go in the fourth quarter. 9-point Eagles lead over the Baltimore Ravens. Yeah, like I said, games like this where the Knicks should be winning, like I said, great game to finish off. Like I said, let's get this dub against the Pelicans. And let me see when the Knicks, so the next game will be all right, next game will be Tuesday against Orlando at home, 7:30. Then after that, they'll face Charlotte again at home on December 5th. And then December 7th, they'll face the Pistons at home, 7:30. So the Knicks got 3 more home games, part of a 4-game homestand. Starting off against the Pelicans, let's get this dub. And let's also, like I said, let's just win out this homestand, man. Go 4-0. But great start to the home games. I said like a 4-game homestand. Great start. And like I said, if this is your first time, man, tuning into the Man Cave podcast, my channel, please hit that like and subscribe button. Also share this on all social media platforms, as well as the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. The link is in the chat, our one centralized location for all of our content. And also subscribe to all the members of the Big Blue Crew Sports, myself, the Man Cave podcast, Big Pat Sports Talk, Unpopular Opinion Sports or NYG, G Nation Inside Sports or Big Lou, Classified 3F with Joe, Coach Ed Gladney's Amazing World of Sports, Miz in the Midday, Wales to New Jersey, Mac the Giants fan, Zion Zenith, Big Blue in the Bronx, Knicks Cast, also Leaf Diggy, Mets 2128, also the newest members as well, Delay of Game Crew, also TP Way the Giant, Deception, and also First Lady Miss Trina. And also, and all members, many, many more of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, Mets 2128 as well. And El Capitan, Rafachudo. Salute. Just waiting the start of the second half for the Knicks versus the Pelicans. Hopefully, like I said, Knicks up 29 points. Keep the same thing going, and let's get it. We are at halftime, awaiting these guys to come back in the second half to start the third quarter. Oh, yeah, then, man. Let me give you other scores around the league in the NBA. And halftime, Cleveland up 51-49 over Boston. Halftime, Toronto up 65-60 over the Heat. OKC and Houston just getting started. OKC up 7-3. Final score: Orlando beats the Brooklyn Nets 100-92. Memphis beats the Pacers 136-121. Other games later on: Lakers against Utah Jazz at 8 o'clock. Dallas against Portland at 9 o'clock, and San Antonio versus Sacramento at 9 o'clock. Then Denver versus the LA Clippers. All right, like I said, it's about to start the third quarter in a few minutes. After the commercial break, like I said, I want to see how the Knicks come out in this third quarter. Like I said, keep your foot on the gas, and like I said, let's stretch this lead out even more. Let the Pelicans wave the white flag so we can bring in the bench and let some of the bench guys play. Knicks up by 29. Like I said, this is the NBA. Is a game of runs, so of course the Pelicans gonna make a little run, but so far they haven't been able to. Hopefully, the Knicks could just stop all runs and just like I said, just put the Pelicans out of their misery, man, early in the third quarter, man. Let's stretch this lead out and get this dub. Yeah, it looks like the Eagles going to escape with that win over the Ravens. The Eagles up 21-12. 2 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter in that game. All right. So, like I said, I see what a halftime adjustment that the Pelicans will have to make. Like I said, coming in walking wounded in this game. Like I said, only thing they could do, man, just put these guys out of misery, man. Get out to a big lead and just wave the white flag. All right, about to start the third quarter. Daisuke Yoshimoto. All right, start the third quarter. Pelicans with the ball. McCollum over to Messi to Murray, and the ball is tipped by Brunson ahead to OG Anunoby, and it'll be Knicks ball. All right, Knicks will inbound. OG over to Bridges to Brunson out to Towns, over to Josh Hart. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Carl Anthony Towns, no good, but he is fouled. He'll be going to the free throw line. Man, Carl Anthony Towns already has like 18 rebounds right now. 28 points allowed by the Knicks in the first half against the Pelicans, the lowest since 11/20/2001, 23 years ago. All right, Towns' first free throw is up, and it's good. Towns' second free throw is up, and it's also good. 59-28. All right. Green inbounds to DeJounte Murray. Murray across the timeline, guarded by Brunson. Murray over to McCollum. Back to Murray. Murray to Messi. Over to Murphy for a three. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Over to Josh Hart. Hart across the timeline. Over to Bridges. Over to Towns for his 3-point shot is up and good. 62-28. All right, Murray over to Murphy. Back to Murray. Murray with the ball. Over to Murphy. Guarded by Brunson. Back to Murray. Down the lane. Shot up and good. 62-30. Hart inbounds to Brunson. Back to Hart. Over to OG Anunoby. Over to Brunson. Brunson to Towns. Towns over to Mikal Bridges in the lane. Step back shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Green. Over to Murray. And here comes the Pelicans. Murray behind his back. Down the lane shot, no good. Rebounded by Towns, loses it to Brunson, but it's picked up by Murray. Shot is up, no good, and he's fouled by Brunson. So Murray will be at the free throw line. Knicks had the ball, but they lost it. There's a timeout on the floor. I don't know if the Knicks are challenging or not, but yeah, Knicks are challenging the call. So, challenge on the floor. We'll see what happens after the timeout. Knicks up by 32, 62-30. 10:07 left to go. Early third quarter, 32-point Knicks lead. And it looks like the Eagles will get away with the win, 24-12 over the Ravens, man. 24-12, so a good road win for the Eagles. And like I said, the night game will be San Francisco traveling to Buffalo. Snowy conditions, snowstorm in Buffalo. That should be a great snow bowl game. So I think the Knicks are challenging the call on the floor with the foul, but it might just still be a foul on Brunson. I don't know if they're going to overturn it. We'll see. All right, let me see. The Knicks won the challenge. Did they overturn it? If they did, then it's just going to be a jump ball. So it is a successful challenge. All right. So Bridges are inbounds to Josh Hart. And the ball is turned. It'll be Pelicans ball. I don't know what the Knicks are doing, man. All right, so McCollum will inbound. Inbounds to Murphy. Murphy looking, finds Murray. Murray over to McCollum in the lane. His shot is no good. Rebounded by Towns. Towns ahead to Brunson. Brunson over to Josh Hart for his three-point shot, up and good. 65-32. All right, Pelicans inbound. Murphy inbounds to Murray. Murray back to Murphy, and he is fouled by Josh Hart. All right, so Knicks up by 32 points, man. 33 points. All right, Pelicans inbounds. Pelicans. Javonte Green over to DeJounte Murray. Murray to East. Messi. And he down the lane for a dunk. Nice take by Messi. 65-34. All right, Hart inbounds to Brunson. Brunson across the timeline, guarded by Murray. Brunson around the Bridges screen. Brunson stole the ball around town, down the town. Brunson in the lane. His shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Messi, and here comes the Pelicans. Messi over to McCollum, over to Murphy, out to Murray. In the lane, his shot is up and good. 65-36. Towns inbounds to Brunson. Brunson across the timeline. Over to Bridges. Brunson over to Towns. Towns corner to Bridges for his three-point shot, up and good. Bridges still hot. 68-36. All right. McCollum inbounds to Murray. Murray down the lane. Shot up. No good. Tipped in by Messi. 68-38. All right. Hart inbounds to Brunson. 8:14 left to go in the third quarter. Knicks up by 30. And the technical foul looked like it's on the Pelicans. Is it on Willie Green, the coach? Technical foul on looked like either the Pelicans bench, but Brunson will be at the free throw line. His free throw is up, and it's good. 69-38. All right, so the Knicks will inbound. All right, Knicks will inbound. All right, Bridges inbounds to Towns. Towns over to Anunoby. Anunoby over to, and the ball is stolen by DeJounte Murray, and he'll take it in, lay it up. 69-40. Bridges inbounds to Brunson. Brunson over to Bridges, back to Brunson. Brunson in the lane. Back to Bridges for a layup. Nice cutting by Bridges. And the pass is over to Murray, over to Green. Green back to Murray. Murray looking, finds McCollum. McCollum in the lane. Shot is up and good, and a foul. So 71-42. And McCollum at the free throw line to finish the three-point play. His free throw is up, and it's good. 71-43 score. So 28-point Knicks lead. All right, Hart inbounds to Brunson. Brunson across the timeline, looking around the town screen, over to Bridges. Bridges to Hart. Hart back to Brunson. Brunson over to Towns. In the lane, his shot is up and good, and a foul. 73-43. Towns will be looking to finish off the three-point play. Towns at the free throw line. His free throw is up and is good. 74-43. Pelicans inbound. Green over to Murray. Murray over to Murphy, out to Messi, to McCollum. McCollum down the lane, fall away shot, good. 74-45. Hart inbounds to Brunson. Brunson looking. Brunson around the town screen. Brunson down the lane. Alley-oop to Towns for the dunk. Nice. 76-45. And here comes the Pelicans. Inbound to McCollum. McCollum down the lane. Shot is up and good. 76-47. All right. Hart inbounds to Brunson. 6:31 left to go. Mid-third quarter. 29-point Knicks lead. Karl Anthony Towns has 14 points, 19 rebounds in the game. Brunson with the ball. Over to Towns. Towns. Step back three-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Murray. And here comes the Pelicans. Murray in the lane. Shot is up and good. 76-49. Towns inbounds to Brunson. Brunson guarded by Murphy. Brunson shot to Bridges, cut into the lane. Nice. 78-49. All right, Pelicans inbounds to CJ McCollum. McCollum guarded by Anunoby to Messi for the nice dunk down the lane. 78-51. All right, Knicks inbound. Hart inbounds to Bridges. Bridges to Hart. Hart with the ball over to Brunson. Around the Karl-Anthony Towns screen. Brunson, step back, 3-point shot up and good. 81-51. Murray inbounds to Green. Back to Murray. Murray over to Murphy. Murphy guarded by Bridges. Over to Javonte Green. Green down the lane. His shot is no good, but he is fouled by Towns, so Green will be at the free throw line. All right, so Javonte Green at the free throw line. His first one is in and out, no good. And Javonte Green, his second free throw. Is up, and it's also no good. Rebounded by Green, though. Stolen by Anunoby. Anunoby over to Brunson. Brunson around the Jericho Sims pick. Brunson at the top. He over to Deuce McBride. Free throw line jump shot, no good. Rebounded by Sims. Back to McBride. McBride out to Brunson. Brunson to Bridges. His 3-point shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Jericho Sims, and he dunks it right back in. Good putback by Sims. 83-51. Here comes the Pelicans. Murphy over to Payton. Payton back to Murphy. Murphy and is blocked by OG Anunoby. 32-point Knicks lead, 83-51, 4:12 left to go in the fourth quarter. Pelicans inbound. Payton to Murray. Shot no good. Rebounded by Bridges. Over to McBride. McBride looking. McBride over to Sims. Sims back to McBride. Over to Brunson. Brunson and out to OG Anunoby. Step back jump shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Murray. Here comes the Pelicans. Murray down the lane. Shot no good. Rebounded by Sims. And it's slapped out, and it'll be Knicks ball. 32-point Knicks lead, 3:38 left to go in the third quarter. Game moving right along. Knicks inbound. Anunoby over to McBride. McBride across the timeline. McBride over to Brunson. Brunson in the lane to Mikal Bridges for the nice layup. 85-51. .34 Knicks lead. Murray with the ball over to Murphy. Mikal Bridges, 25 points. Murphy, long 3-point shot, good. 85-54. Knicks inbound. Hart over to Brunson. Brunson over to Mikal Bridges. Corner 3-point shot, good. 88-54. 34-point Knicks lead. 28 points from Mikal Bridges. All right. Inbound. McCollum over to Alfred Payton in the corner to Murphy. Murphy with his shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Murphy, and he is fouled. So a 34-point Knicks lead going into the timeout. 88-54. It has been all Mikal Bridges night tonight. 28 big points for Mikal Bridges. What a bounce back game after being benched against the Hornets the last game in favor of Deuce McBride. So, hey, Mikal Bridges answered the call. All right. Thank you guys for tapping in, man, for this live watch stream. Knicks versus the Pelicans. Thanks for tapping in from Twitter, YouTube, and other social media platforms. If this is your first time to my channel, man, please hit that like and subscribe button. Also share this on all social media platforms, as well as the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. The link is in the chat, man. Go subscribe to our network, our one centralized location for all of our content: basketball, boxing, baseball, football, soccer, boxing, UFC, MMA, also wrestling. And like I said, please go subscribe to all the members of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. Our links are all in the chat up there, the Big Blue Crew Sports. When you tap on the link, and like I said, right now, live stream going on, Eagles and the Ravens. That game probably just went finals. Eagles win 24-12. But also, we'll do the late game, the 8:15, 8:30 game tonight will be the 49ers against the Buffalo Bills in snowy. Buffalo should be a snowstorm out there, so that should be a snow game coming on tonight. The Sunday night game should be a great game. San Francisco 49ers against the Buffalo Bills in that snow. Hey, Lady Ink Boss. Hey, what's good? Thanks for tapping in. Yeah, Knicks up 88-54, man, in this game right now. Total blowout loss against the New Orleans Pelicans. But like I said, the Pelicans coming in shorthanded. No Zion Williamson, no Brandon Ingram, no Jose Alvarado or Herb Jones. So the Knicks are taking care of business, right now. 88-54. 2:34 left to go in the third quarter. So it should be a game that the Knicks should just cruise to. Like I said, pretty soon it'll be time to put the bench guys in, let them get some work and stuff like that. Big lead, you know. Even though it's football Sunday, a lot of great football games was on yesterday, college football and also NFL today. But right now, Knicks game on right now. Let's go Knicks. Like I said, the only one that's doing some work right now in the New York area, because the football teams, the Giants and the Jets, aren't doing too well. So let's go Knicks. All right, about to return back to live action after the timeout. And at the free throw line, Murphy's first free throw is up, and it's good. His second free throw is up, and it's also good. 88-56. All right, Knicks inbound the ball. Bridges inbounds to Cameron Payne. On the floor for the Knicks, Bridges, Cameron Payne, OG Anunoby, Jericho Sims, and Deuce McBride. Payne around the Sims pick over to Anunoby. Anunoby in the lane. Out to Cameron Payne for his three-point shot, up and good. 91-56. All right. Pelicans inbounds. Go to Alfred Payton. Payton in the lane, looking. And the ball is kicked by OG Anunoby, so it'll be Pelicans ball. All right, so Pelicans will inbound. Robinson Earl will inbound to Alfred Payton. Payton down the lane. His shot is up. No good. Rebounded by the Knicks, Mikal Bridges, and here comes the Knicks. Bridges out to Cameron Payne for his three-point shot. No good. Rebounded by the Knicks. It'll be a loose ball foul on Murray, so it'll be Knicks ball. All right, Knicks up by 35 points. Cameron Payne on inbound. Inbounds to Jericho Sims. Sims looking out to Mikal Bridges. Bridges in the lane. Down to Sims, too high, and the pass is out of turnover. Let him a little bit too much. That would have been an easy 2. All right, Pelicans inbound to Alfred Payton. Payton in the lane, throws to Murphy, and it's turned over. The Knicks ball. All right, inbound to Cameron Payne. Listen, into Payne. Payne with the ball. Guarded by Murray. Across the timeline. Around a Sims screen. Payne looking. Finds Mikal Bridges. Bridges in the lane. Over to Deuce McBride. McBride out to OG Anunoby. Clock is running down. Anunoby. Step back shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Murray. And here comes the Pelicans. Murray looking. Over to Jackson, and he is fouled, and he'll be going to the free throw line for the Pelicans. All right, so Jackson at the free throw line for the Pelicans. 52 seconds left to go in the third quarter. 35-point Knicks lead. Jackson's first free throw is up. No good. Substitution, Josh Hart will be in the game. All right. Jackson's second free throw is up, and that's also no good. Rebounded by Payne. Here comes the Knicks up 35. Payne around a Sims pick. Out to Sims. Sims over to Bridges. Bridges double team out to McBride for his 3-point shot up and no good. Rebounded by Hart. Over to Bridges. This 3-point shot from the corner, no good. Rebounded by Robinson Earl. Earl over to Alfred Payton. 22 seconds left to go. Payton around the Jackson screen. Back to Jackson. Passes deflected, stolen by Payne. And here comes the Knicks. Payne over to Josh Hart. Lays it up and in. All right. Alfred Payton over to Murray. Murray with the ball. 6 seconds left to go. His 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Sims. And that is the end of the third quarter. What a great third quarter for the Knicks, extending their lead from 29 to 37. Knicks up 93-56 at the end of 3 quarters over the New Orleans Pelicans. Knicks, like I said, looking to just coast on to this win. Great way to come out in this game. Put your foot down, like I said, get out to a big lead and just keep your foot on the gas, and that's what the Knicks did, man. Going to this fourth quarter, one more quarter, hold on for the win. 37-point Knicks lead right now. Mikal Bridges is the man right now for the Knicks in this game. Bridges with 28 points on 6 of 11 shooting from 3-point range, 4 rebounds in this game as well. But the big man, Karl Anthony Towns, with 14 points and 19 rebounds. All in all, great performance by these Knicks, man. Like I said, the Sunday night NFL football game will be the Buffalo Bills and the San Francisco 49ers from Archer Park in Buffalo, New York. It's been snowing there, snowstorm, so it should be a lot of snow out there, but we'll see how the game condition will be. I don't know if it's going to be snowing during the game, but I know it's already been snowing out there in Buffalo. Like I said, this is the first of 4 home games for the Knicks against the Pelicans, and got I said, first of 4 home games. Then the next game would be Tuesday night against Orlando at home. Then it's going to be Thursday night against the Charlotte Hornets, and then Saturday against the Detroit Pistons. So all winnable games for the Knicks. Orlando will be a tough test. All right, back to live action. Knicks inbounds to Deuce McBride. McBride with the ball over to Mikal Bridges for another 3-point shot. Good. 31 points from Mikal Bridges. 96-56. So Bridges career high with the Knicks' biggest storm. All right, Pelicans with the ball. Jackson in the lane, no good. Blocked by Sims, and here comes the Knicks. Over to Bridges. Bridges looking out to Hart. Hart to McBride. McBride out to Mikal Bridges. Bridges in the lane, and he is fouled by Jackson. Thank everybody for tapping in. Dewani, Brio, and Lady Ink Boss, thanks for tapping in. Watching this live stream blowout Knicks against the Pelicans. Knicks up 96-56. Knicks ball. Payne inbounds to Deuce McBride. McBride out to Bridges to Cameron Payne in the lane. His floater is up, no good. Rebounded by Robinson Earl over to Elfrid Payton. Over to Reeves. Reeves down the lane. Shot is up. No good, but it's a goaltending. 96-58. All right. So the Knicks will inbound. Knicks inbound. Hart over to McBride. McBride bring the ball up, guarded by Elfrid Payton. All right. Passes over to Josh Hart. Back to McBride. McBride around the Jericho Sims pick. Back to Josh Hart. Hart with the ball on Elfrid Payton. No good. Looked like he got fouled. No call. Jackson with the rebound. Over to Elfrid Payton. Payton out to Boston Jr. His shot is up and good. Sims inbounds to McBride. Over to Hart. Hart down the lane. Out to Cameron Payne. Payne in the lane. His shot is up and good. 98-60. All right, Boston Jr. inbounds to Elfrid Payton. Over to Jackson. Jackson back to Boston Jr. in the lane. Down low to Robinson Earl. Shot is good. 98-62. All right, Knicks inbound. Hart over to Cameron Payne. Payne around the Jericho Sims screen. Payne out to Hart to Bridges. Bridges over to Jericho Sims. Sims out to Josh Hart. Hart step back 3-point shot up and good. 101-62. All right. Inbounds over to Boston Jr. His step back 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Sims over to Deuce McBride. McBride looking over to Sims. Down to McBride, down the lane. McBride with the floater in the lane, good. 103-62, 41-point Knicks lead. Hornets inbound to Elfrid Payton. Payton looking. Payton down the lane. Guarded by Boston Jr., no good, but he is fouled, and he'll be at the free throw line. So it's a 41-point Knicks lead. So Brandon Boston Jr. will be at the free throw line to shoot 2. All right, his first free throw is up, and it's good. And the Knicks will make some substitution. Look like Matt Ryan and also Ariel Hickporty will come into the game as well. Look like they're coming for Bridges and for Josh Hart. Well needed. Mikal Bridges, best game as a Knick, 31 points in this game. Gets a standing ovation from the Madison Square Garden fans. Great game by Mikal Bridges. All right. Boston Jr. second free throw is up, and it's also good. 103-64. Knicks will inbound. Sims inbounds to Deuce McBride. All right, McBride around the Hukporti, over to Hukporti, over to Cameron Payne. Payne to Matt Ryan. Back to Payne. Payne, 3-point shot is up, no good. Rebound slapped out by Jericho Sims. It'll be Pelicans ball. All right. Boston Jr. inbounds to Peyton. Peyton down the lane. Floater is up, and it's good. 103-66. All right. Payne inbounds to McBride. Back to Payne. 8:27 left to go. Fourth quarter. Payne around a Hukporti screen. Over to Sims. Out to McBride. To Matt Ryan. Ryan. Over to Hukporti. Up and no good, but he'll be at the free throw line. Good look by Matt Ryan to Ariel Hukporti. All right, Hukporti's first free throw is up, and it's no good. And like more substitutions coming in. All right, Hukporti's second free throw is up, and it's good. 104-66. Look like more substitution. Kane will come into the game for the Pelicans. All right, Boston Jr. over to Peyton. Peyton looking. Peyton down the lane. His shot is blocked, but out of bounds off the Knicks. It'll be Pelicans ball. All right, inbounds and deflection will be Pelicans ball again. So there's going to be a lot of minutes for the bench guys. They're going to play the last 8 minutes. All right, Kane inbounds to Peyton. The ball is deflected over to Mashkovitz. Back to Peyton. Peyton over to Boston Jr. for his 3-point shot. Good. 104-69. Sims inbounds to Cameron Payne. Payne over to Ryan. Payne directing traffic around the Sims screen. Payne and throw the ball, and it's stolen by Kane. And here comes the Pelicans out to Alfred Payton. Payton over to Boston Jr. Boston Jr. with the ball down the lane. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Cameron Payne, and here comes the Knicks. Cameron Payne looking out to McBride in the corner to Matt Ryan for his 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Sims. Tipped out off to Deuce McBride. McBride around a Sims pick. McBride in the lane. His shot is up. No good. Knicks ball. I thought that was a foul too, but I guess. So timeout on the floor. Knicks up by 35 points, 104-69. 6:47 left to go in the fourth quarter, late fourth quarter. All Knicks right now, 35-point lead. All right. Just waiting for live action to come back. Knicks up by 35 in this game. Knicks have led from start to finish in this game. Like I said, what a game by the Knicks. Like I said, the Pelicans came in shorthanded. Like I said, Knicks doing what they got to do, handling business right now, man. This is what you got to do with these teams that's shorthanded. Got to get this dub. So season high, 31 points from Mikal Bridges, 12 of 19, 7 of 12 from three-point range. All right, Payne inbounds to Hook Porty for the alley-oop dunk. Nice. 106-69. All right. Inbound, Boston Jr. to Reeves, over to Jackson. Back out to Boston Jr. for the Pelicans. Boston Jr. And he's fouled by McBride. All right, Pelicans inbound. Kane will inbound to Boston Jr. Boston Jr. in the lane. His shot is up, no good, but he'll go to the free throw line. And look like Tyler Kolek will come into the game for the Knicks after the free throw by Boston Jr. All right, his first free throw's up, and it's good. 106-70. Tyler Kolek will come in for Deuce McBride. And Boston's second free throw is up, and it's also good. 106-71. All right, so Knicks inbound. All right, Knicks inbound. Porty inbounds to Tyler Kolek. Kolek with the ball. Oh, around the Porty pick. Kolek back to Porty. Over to Cameron Payne. Payne in the lane. His layup is up. No good. Rebounded by Porty. And his shot is blocked. And here comes the Pelicans. Kane with the ball. Kane. Step back, jump shot up and good. 106-73. Knicks inbound. Sims inbounds to Kolek. Kolek down the lane. His shot is up and good. 108-73. Jackson inbounds to Boston Jr. Boston Jr. back to Jackson. Jackson over to Reeves. Reeves down the lane. His shot is no good. Rebounded by Ryan. Over to Tyler Kolek. Kolek over to Ryan for his three-point shot. Good. 111-73. All right. Pelicans inbound to Boston Jr. Jr. over to Metrosek. Over to Reeves. Reeves down the lane. Out to Kane for his three-point shot. No good. Makovich's rebound. No good. Rebounded by Porty. And there's a foul on Kane. I see my Knicks winning. Yeah, Neymar. Thanks for tapping in, and as always, bro. Yeah, Knicks, man, from start to finish. The Pelicans are shorthanded. No Zion Williamson, no Brandon Ingram, no Jose Alvarado, no Herb Jones. So Knicks taking care of business right now. 111-73, 5 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Ryan inbounds to Kolick. Kolick over to Hukporti. Back to Kolick. Over to Jericho Sims. Matt Ryan from the three-point shot. Good. Falling out of bounds. 114-73. All right. Inbounds to Boston Jr. Down the lane. His shot is no good. Rebounded by Jacob Toppin, who's also in the game. Toppin with the ball. Over to Kolick. Kolick thought about the three-point shot down the lane. His shot is no good. Rebounded by Reeves. Reeves with the ball. Down to, and it's stolen by the Knicks. Jericho Sims over to Tyler Kolick. Kolick over to Hukporti. Back to Jericho Sims. Sims out to Kolick. And he is fouled by Boston Jr. So we are in garbage time. 4 minutes left to go in the game. Knicks up 114-73, man. Thank you, everybody, for tapping in on this live stream. Knicks versus Pelicans. Thanks for tapping in from YouTube, Twitter, and all social media platforms. If this is your first time to my channel, man, please hit that like and subscribe button. Also share on all social media platforms. All right, Ryan with the shot. No good. Rebounded by Sims. And he looked like he got fouled. No call. Stolen by the Pelicans. Up to Kane. And he lays it in. 114-75. Hukporti over to Kolick. Kolick around his back. Looking around the Sims screen. Kolick out to Matt Ryan for his three-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson ahead to Kane. Kane with a shot. Good. 114-77. Sims inbounds to Kolick. Over to Ryan. Ryan looking. And the ball is stolen by Kane, and he'll take it in for the easy dunk. 114-79. Kolick inbounds to Ryan. Ryan back to Kolick. Kolick around the Hukporti pick. Kolick down the lane. Alley-oop to Jericho Sims for the dunk. 116-79. All right. Pelicans inbound to Boston Jr. Boston Jr. in the lane. Throws the ball out to Reeves. Reeves out to Kane. Kane in the lane. Turnaround jump shot is up and good. 116-81. All right. Sims inbounds to Kolick. 2:20 left to go. Late fourth quarter. Knicks with the ball. Kolick with the ball. Over to Hukporti. Hukporti down the lane to Matt Ryan, who lays it up and in. 118-81. Match of it over to Boston Jr. Timeout on the floor. Pelicans. 2:06 left to go. Knicks up 118-81. Good win for the Knicks. Like I said, this is a win that these are teams that we should be beating. Teams that's coming in shorthanded. Got to take care of them. Got to take advantage of these opportunities. Great win for the Knicks. Like I said, they left from start to finish. Couldn't have a better showing in this game. Like I said, these are the teams, like, you don't want to struggle against these teams. You just want to put them out their misery, and that's what the Knicks are doing right now, up 37 points in this game. So a strong win for the Knicks. Like I said, next game they'll be playing again. They'll play Hornets and then also Charlotte and Detroit for the next 3 home games. So they'll play Tuesday night, Thursday night, and Saturday night, all home games. First of 4 home games stand. First one up against the Pelicans. Like I said, great win for the Knicks in this game. And big night. Mikal Bridges' breakout game, 31 points in this game, man. I know he's been hearing all the criticism of his early season struggle and stuff like that, but He came out in this game from the start to finish, man. Strong game. 31 points in this game for Mikal Bridges. And I know Knicks fans wanted my shirt, man. See that? Knicks. That's right. Orange and blue skies. You already see what it is. Let's go Knicks. So this game is basically over. Just going to be what the final score is going to be. 2 minutes and 6 seconds left to go in the game. All the bench players are in for both teams. The Pelicans waved the white flag early fourth quarter, most likely third quarter too. What's good, Miz? What's good, bro? Thanks for tapping in. You know I'm going to be over on your stream tonight, man, to see that blizzard snowstorm game, 49ers versus the Buffalo Bills, man. Thumbs up. Heard thumbs up. The thumbs up, right. Yes, sir. You already know I'll say it. I will be there. You know I'm going to be there on that live stream. Can't wait to see that snow game, man. 49ers and the Bills should be a great game. Knicks over here handling business right now. One of the only New York teams that's handling business right now. You know what I'm saying? Against a shorthanded Pelicans team. All right, Pelicans back to live action. Inbounds Kane over to Boston Jr. to Jackson. His shot no good. Rebounded by Hukporti over to Ryan. And stolen back by the Pelicans. Boston Jr. in the corner to Reeves for his three-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Sims. Over to Ryan. Over to Kolig. So you got the Bills winning tonight. Yeah, I think the Bills are going to be winning tonight. San Francisco's ain't going to be playing in a cold weather team. They don't play good in the cold weather. Hukporti with the ball. And his pass is stolen by Boston Jr. His shot is up and good. 118-83. All right, Ryan over to Kolig. Kolig around a Sims pick. Kolig with a three-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Boston Jr. And here comes the Pelicans. Boston Jr. down the lane. Shot no good, but he is fouled by Hukporti. 1:13 left to go in the game. So Brandon Boston Jr. will be at the free throw line for 2. His first free throw is up and it's good. 118-84. And his second free throw is up and it's also good. 118-85. All right, Knicks inbound. All right, Sims over to Jacob Toppin. Toppin with the ball across the timeline. Toppin looking around a Hukporti pick. Toppin over to Kolig. Kolig in the lane. His shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Sims. Sims in the corner to Ryan. Out to Jacob Toppin. Toppin's three-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Jackson. And here comes over to Kane. 42 seconds left to go in the game. Kane over to Boston Jr. 35 seconds. His step-back shot is no good. Rebounded by Ryan. Ryan with the ball. Over to Toppin. Toppin out to, and the ball is stolen by Boston Jr. ahead to Mitrovic. And he dunks no good. Rebounded by Kolig. Out to Toppin. Toppin with the ball. And he's just going to dribble it out. And that would be the final score. So great game by the Knicks, man, tonight from start to finish. Led from wire to wire. 118-85 is the final score. And we'll give you the final stats in this game. For the visiting New Orleans Pelicans, Yves Messi finishes with 11 points, 8 rebounds. CJ McCollum finishes with 13 points. DeJounte Murray finishes with 10 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. Trey Murphy III finishes with 11 points and 4 rebounds. Javonte Green had 5 points. Off the bench, Jamal Cain had 10 points off the bench. Jeremiah Robinson Earl had 2 points. Daniel Thies had 2. Carlo Matkovic had 2 points. Brandon Boston Jr., the high man off the bench, with 13 points. Alfred Payton had 6 points, the former Knick. Antonio Reeves had 2 points. Overall shooting for the Pelicans, 35 of 94 for 37%. 3-point range, there were 4 of 27 for 15%. Free throws, 11 of 17 for 65%. They finished with 42 total rebounds, 20 assists, and 14 turnovers. For the Knicks, Mikal Bridges, big night, breakout game for Mikal Bridges, 31 points, 12 of 19 shooting, including 7 of 12 from 3-point range. OG Anunoby had a quiet game, finished with 7 points and 4 rebounds. Karl Anthony Towns, double-double, 14 points, 19 boards. Jalen Brunson had 16 points and 9 assists. Josh Hart finishes with 12 points and 6 rebounds. Off the bench, Matt Ryan had 8 points. Jericho Sims finishes with 4 points and 13 big rebounds. Big rebounds by Jericho Sims. Iro Hikporti had 3 points. Cameron Payne finishes with 8 points off the bench. Deuce McBride had 13 off the bench. And Tyler Kolek finishes with 2 points. For the overall shooting for the Knicks, 42 of 92 for 46%. 3-point range, they were 20 of 45 for 44%. Free throws, they were 14 of 16 for 88%. Knicks finished with 60 rebounds in this game, 30 assists, and 17 turnovers. So they out-rebounded 60 to 40-something. Wow, 60 rebounds. Once again, your final score, Knicks 118 to 85 over the New Orleans Pelicans, who came in shorthanded in this game with no Zion Williamson, no Brandon Ingram. Like I said, Knicks led from start to finish in this game. Like I said, this is what you got to do with teams like this, man. Great win for the Knicks. Knicks go to 12-8. Like I said, the start of a 4-game homestand. So great first win. Next game will be Tuesday night. That should be a 7 o'clock game against Orlando Magic. We'll be right here. I will be right here with that as well. So you'll see me back here Tuesday night when the Knicks play against, I believe there's the Orlando Magics. I want to thank everybody, man, for tapping into this game, man, from YouTube, Twitter, and all social media platforms. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Also share this on all social media platforms. To the Man-Cave podcast, if this is your first time to my channel, man, hit that like and subscribe button. Also share on all social media platforms. And also subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports. The link is in the chat. I want to shout out everybody who stopped through. Dewani, Timberlake, as always, man, thanks for coming through. Brio, thanks for the support. Lady Ink Boss, thank you for stopping through. Neymar, as always, thanks for the support. And Miz, what's good, Miz? Thanks for the support. I will be on there tonight when you call in the Bills and the 49ers game, also on the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. So if you subscribe, man, go over there. We're going to have the live stream of the Sunday night football game, Bills and the 49ers from Archer Park in Buffalo, snowy Buffalo. I want to thank everybody for the tapping in. Like I said, I will be back Tuesday night at 7. Knicks and the Orlando Magics at the Garden. Thank you guys for tapping in, man. And like I said, we'll be back. And until next time, peace.
This has been a Big Blue Crew Sports Network production.
Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
For the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. God.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike, you can see that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, North don't get broken. Legalize, mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in, the show called TheMan-Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85 inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed. Stay calm, you on the road and chill. Do the watch along. The show's on, the host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling the panel filled with guest stars. You're now rocking with the voice, you know what it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You're now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Production. What that mean? We about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S.God. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly,